Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
DJ LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's got a 3-for-5 line. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
3-0, here it is. And that's over. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Parra moves over. And he hauls it down in the corner. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. James Paxton gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
In now, Chip Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Chip Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
In is Gerardo Parra. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 2 for 3. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Paxton, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Bases are empty, one man out.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Parra is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
It is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Aaron Hicks.
Cueto into his motion. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Hara is camped under this one. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at Joe Panik. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. One out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired. 2 down now.
At 7, the catcher.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Buster Posey. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop. This is on the ground over to first. LeMahieu with a great stop. Got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Line drive to left. Tauchman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Settling in now, Mike Tauchman, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Mike Tauchman.
The pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, James Paxton.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Paxton. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
So 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Posey at first, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, DJ.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They entered the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, it's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff. We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
Baseman.
Thank you, Heidi.
Panic.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Riding into the box, Rene Rivera. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. LeMahieu is there, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hard hit to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And Judge is off and running. Strike taken to throw. The tag from Crawford, and they got him at second base.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber.
Now to the plate, Torres. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's
Now
better to
batting,
battle a slugger like that to the end and end up
Aaron
walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Torres, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Just keeping him close. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Chip Gardner, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Gerardo Parra. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Digging in now, Evan Longoria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Line towards center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3 through 4, still tied 0-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 0-2, the count to Posey.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Buster Posey is sent packing to start the bottom of the fifth. In now, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not close. It's 2-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Williamson.
Now in the box, Mac Williamson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in, Joe Panik. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Ball one.
Outside.
Hot shot to third. Reined in. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Giants leave one. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Next for New York, Mike Tauchman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Mike Tauchman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Good waist pitch. 1-2.
2 strikes.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, James Paxton. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. So in now for San Francisco, Rene Rivera, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Up next for the Giants.
When a guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chip Gardner. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Drilled right back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here in San Francisco, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Cueto gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hey. 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Now at the plate, Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Fastball's too high here. 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford on the slide. He's out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Next to bat for the Giants, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
A little roller toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
Now batting, first baseman.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. To third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Giants lead it 1-0. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one. And there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Crawford's got it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Rivera is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Now at the plate, Mac Williamson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
For the Giants, the left fielder, Mac.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-1. Kahnle playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it. But it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Rene Rivera, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He has 7 hits in 17 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hard liner to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now that boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. This pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Popped him up. Rivera moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Johnny Cueto takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. James Paxton is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors, and they left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. His record is now 2-2. The loss goes to James Paxton. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.